YouTube, how y'all doing? Today, yes, I'm gonna be going over this Glock 17 that I just completed. Well, she's not actually completed yet because she's fires, but for now, I have an extended mag release coming because this one is kind of flat. This frame is a little chunky, and what else I'm doing to it? I'm putting a Combat Master trigger sear setup in here, and other than that, I have me some suppressor height irons coming. I have these, I can't remember what they're called, Fruit Glow or something sights I had on here, but as you can see, they burnt off. They're completely gone. So that's it. That's the Glock 17. So what I did to it, the slide was black. Well, yes, the slide was black. It was a stainless steel barrel. So I just polished off the slide, parts of it to expose the metal, and then polished it. Same thing with the optic. With the magwell, I got this magwell from a friend of mine on the Granges. It used to be blue. So I refinished that, and it was working fine. I'll show you pictures of that, but I ended up cutting out this little area so I can strip my mags, because I find it was hard to strip the mag. Also with the problem with it, I need this extended mag release right here. First day I took it out, she was running, and I had to keep charging it because my extractor here, it felt really gritty.
Better run now.
You see how deep set those optics are?
Shut down, bloody honey. Sound off, wanted. I'm down for quitting. Make them pay for all the sinning.
Move back and forth freely, so it was impeded. So since then, I've cut this screw, cut the bottom of it off, cut off like almost an 1/8 of an inch, and grinded it. Just finished it, so it's pretty polished. So yeah, now you can see the extractor stays engaged instead of just flopping around. Most of the parts on this, I ain't gonna lie, I pulled it out of my drawer. Like, there's so much stuff in that drawer. Yeah, so I call it a Gucci, a custom Glock, but it's pretty much just made of parts that I found laying around the house. I had the frame laying around, so I had to buy, well, I had a slide laying around. I had to get me a frame, and I did the custom work on this frame. So it was a lot thicker, so I cut it down and then retextured it. So that's my texture job. So I textured every part, the head texture, same there, and the entire grip. And of course, with this frame, it had a built-in magwell, a polymer magwell. I ended up chopping it all off and then resizing it to get that to fit. Other than that, we have this ported aftermarket barrel, which is working out pretty nice. It's pretty decent. Ooh, look at all the dust in there. Let's clean this thing. Yeah, so it's a ported barrel, ported slide. Getting new sights, changing the trigger out, and these optics. This red dot, I think this is the 4th gun it's on, but I think it's found its home because I already polished it to match this gun. So it's the O-Light O-Sight. I hope y'all can see that. Yeah. And a couple other things I did to it besides that. If you notice, like I polished also inside of the frame, just so it's not that black reflection against the barrel, because everything is chrome. But I'll show some pop-ups of how she's working, how she's running, and hopefully I'll revisit the video once I change out that Add that Combat Master trigger to it. And the iron sights, that's all I see I'm doing. Oh, and I have a base plate, a stainless steel base plate I have come in, and the back plate, but I'm not gonna put a stainless steel back plate on because I don't want all that glare off the back. So yeah, it might, if I'm out in the bright sunlight, it might bother me, so I don't know yet. But for now, I want to keep the back of it black. I'm muscling myself. But she's shooting like nobody's business. I think I found my new gun. But that's what I said every time I build a new piece. And then it's on fire for like a month until I start building something else. But that's it in the gun world. I can't stop building. I can't stop. But that's it. So I only need one more Glock. So I probably build me another Glock 17 next. I don't know what I'm building next. But so far, I have some other projects to complete. Like I really want to finish up my 300 Black and stop swapping receivers between my M16 A4. So I came to that decision. So right now, my 300 Black is running on my AR-15, my regular 16-inch. I took the receiver off of that because I wanted to finish up this build. I know I'm getting off topic, but I couldn't wait to show y'all. So she's been in the work for years, but all I had to do, I added the Gen 3 stock. Everything else was already on here. So my M16A4 is completed, at least for now. And I just had to show this off because I just did this work, just put this on yesterday, and I haven't got it on video, but Magpul Gen 3 PRS stock's on there. But back to this baby. So just a little tidbit. Anyhow, this is the star of the show for today, and originally I intended to do some silver pins, the mag pins, trigger pins, but it would have been too many silver specks on here, so I like it black. Plus I had all the black pins in my drawer. I had like 4 sets in there. So I started out, I was just gonna put them in to see what they look like, and I'm not taking them back out, so yeah. Aftermarket, but we have OEM slide parts in here, and of course the aftermarket trigger, which is awesome. I love this trigger. It's a flat face curve trigger, so I don't know if you ever been hugged by a fat person. Nothing against fat people, but I'm just making an illustration. It feels really good. This trigger's like being hugged by a fat girl. Yeah. Once you shoot it, you'll understand. No offense, fat folks. I love y'all, but just using you for illustration. How it hugs your finger. It just wraps around, and then there's this so much surface touching your finger. It feels pretty amazing. So right now it's about a 5.5 to 7 pounds. I'm not sure the weight, but yeah, it's nice. So once I change, add that Combat Master trigger to it, reduce the weight to 3.5 pounds. She's gonna be lovely. So my Glock 17. Yeah, muscle myself again. But that's what she looks like. That's what we want. I know why I'm holding it so high. Yeah. So once I add these irons to it, so I hope y'all like my concept, but I'll show you some pop-ups of just me finishing it and cutting everything down. Because this was really, really thick. So cut the texture off, retextured it. It had several levels right here. Where, see, like it steps up and then steps up again. We had the same profile working now where it stepped up and stepped up. So it was really irritating in here. So even on this beaver tail, if y'all could see this line that continued all the way up here, well, it was there. I cut it all off so I can get nice and high and tight. But there's not much more I can say. She shoots like a breeze. I love this frame, by the way. It's the SCT frame, the full size. I was kind of skeptical about buying it, but yeah, I'm happy with my purchase. It fits me perfectly. Yeah. So I can't wait to get these irons and take her back out. I might take it back out before I get the iron size stuff, but really, I would love to wait, but I can't wait. I cannot wait. I can't wait to shoot this gun again. You'll see my video. You'll see how it shoot. You won't be able to wait either. But I might wait out just to get the trigger parts and the iron sights and then take it back out. But I couldn't even wait to do this video. So that's it. My Glock 17 custom, finished by me. So yeah, alright y'all, hope you like it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Just let me know how you like my custom work, and if you ever want anything done, I'll let your boy. But that's it. Thank you guys. Figured out what's going on with this gun, so I got the ejector running, but the extractor working, and I'll go over what the problem was later, but we're just gonna get some quick shots on it, make sure it's cycling right and all of that, and yeah, when I'm out here, so let's start running these 124s, 124 grain 9mm. So we're at whatever yardage that is, not far away, but yeah. Turn it up a little bit. Let's see if that's any better. So my hole is to the top of the bullseye. Slightly to the left a little bit, but I'm not making no more adjustment. I think we are recording. I don't know what to decide to do, but yeah, so back in that cluster on the bottom there. Basically, want to see how flat she's shooting. I can see it's doubling up on the rounds. It's pretty decent. This aftermarket barrel is sported barrel. Y'all can see that, but it's working out. You could double up on them shots at 15 yards. Well, I can double up on those shots at 15 yards. A lot of little modification I made, just a little slight adjustment. I cut my mag well. I was finding it hard to strip my mag, so I cut that piece off the mag well, finished it again. So that's what I did since the last time I was here. You'll see that in the video. But she's running right now. Running out of mag through her, and then change this target. Get out of here soon. I'm gonna run on that empty spot. Run this out of Maga 115s real quick. So pretty much breaking in. We're about almost 400 rounds. I'm not gonna bring it home. I'm gonna just keep shooting. I know it's pretty accurate the way it is. So right now, I'm just working on getting these rounds through her. And yeah, so I could call this build a build. But it's my Glock 17, my latest build, my custom Glock. Let's see if we can fill in that blank spot over there on the left side. Find something to hold on. Not a mag. Bring this target home, throw some 124 grain in there. Got like another couple rounds. So I put a hole here, and then we have all the rounds touching. in these vertical lines. I was holding here. I got 3 hits to this side. Hope you can see that. But other than that, she's grouping pretty tight, despite which corner of the target I'm shooting. So let's run some straight 124s through it and see how it's running. Get the heck out of here. Okay. Push it back out to the 15-yard line, somewhere there. Thinking you can still see that on the camera. And 124. Whoa, why is this mag unloaded? Oh, I have 4 megs left. 124 grain. I'm not even gonna put no oil in it. I'm gonna just push it just like that. Alright, so 124 grain. Not out of that season. See, that's like easy. Torturing her. I just want to break her I just built it last week, this month. I built a lot of shit.
Yeah, you're a professional.
Yeah, so if you got 9mm, oh shoot,
Yeah.
your phone. You feel free to shoot anything, and there's a 9.
Yeah, no, just a few minutes, we gotta go back to work.
I know, but I would love for you. But I'll come out here Saturday so y'all can
yeah?
see. I'm tweaking this to see, but I already know I'm about to change that trigger weight. Even though, see the performance, bullseye's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you don't, so I'm shooting a P365. I have a Glock 43X and 43. I don't like the Glock trigger.
okay. Well, nothing here has a Glock trigger.
Right. That's why you shoot a lot of Glock triggers.
Just check it, but feel like the trigger weight.
Yeah, I don't like the stock Glock trigger. No.
Yeah, but I do use Glock triggers because this battery has a Glock trigger, but it's a polished trigger. So, yeah, I polished the trigger.
File down.
No fun.
What?
Yeah, 2,000 grain sandpaper.
Right, but you know it. Right.
Yeah, about a couple of 100 hours.
No,
Yeah, because this was all black. Everything was black that you choose from. This was blue. So I polished it, yes, everything, and all my internals I polished,
So are you a person by trade?
Yeah, I'm an HVAC technician.
So you're handy.
Yeah, so I prefer to build my stuff.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, it's an expensive coffee.
Yeah. That's not, there's maybe not, you know what I mean? Not,
Yeah. It's better than drinking it and pissing it out.
my wife will complain, you know, like,
Yeah. I mean,
I'll gamble, I'll drink.
they'll complain anyway. Look, this is my passion. So if I catch you here on a Saturday, we'll feel free to shoot everything in the box. I'll bring out even more box.
I live in Delaware, so we see the business.
Okay.
Hopefully once a week.
All right, no worries. But if you do get a chance, you can check out my YouTube channel. It's DJ Sun Show.
Is that on the back of the...
No. This is my Glock 17.
DJ thing.
On YouTube.
It's just a letter D.
DJ apostrophe S Sun Show.
Okay.
And please subscribe and reach out to me. We could arrange a range date.
You got it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And Steve's my good buddy. He could find me anywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right.
Thanks. So you recorded what you're doing? So
Currently, yes. So, because I want to do the build video, so I'm just showing how it functions. Yes, how it's functions. Yes. So she's on the button. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, folks. Last mag. Had a little bit of dialogue there, but gotta get out of here. Oh shit, I dropped it. Yeah. First shots of this Glock 17. Wish me luck. Oh, she ran. Okay. Alright, first shot, here we go. Almost done. Yes. See, it's a little hard to get. I don't know, have a double feed or something. Second, third shot. And adjust this optic in a little bit. Alright, so we have failure to eject right there. Let's try this again. I should have had a different component. I have 2 P-mags. Oh, I forgot to bring. Oh, I do have Glock mags. I could try that. Let me get a Glock mag. Oh, okay. P-mags also. Alright, let me back to this again. So a little bit of paint and we'll be done.